Bridget stands in the marketplace, glaring over the gag that muffles her mouth as she watches the people watching her. Arms folded before her, she stares down the gawkers, those who gaze directly and smirk to see her there, the brats who shout insults, the adults who look shocked to read the caption pinned on the front of her cap, those who whisper to each other and glance away as if fearful of her glance. With his black staff of office to show he is on duty, a constable stands by her to make sure that she does not leave before her time is up, and that onlookers remain orderly. Now and then he gossips with his friends among the passers-by, making nervous jests to keep his confidence, edgy about having to remain so close to such as she, as some folk think of her as more than merely a scold. Thus the constable is tethered here as well by her sentence, and for the same amount of allotted time. This gives Bridget a modest amount of satisfaction. She thinks she sees her daughter in the crowd, keeping to the edges and looking fearful. Her child's concern touches her, but she shouldn't have to see her mother mortified like this. Bridget catches the child's eye and shakes her head, motioning the girl to leave, to go home, which she does, with regret and relief competing in her face. Bridget has been found guilty of fighting with her husband, of shouting terrible insults at him. And so she had. And so had he. Fought and insulted her in front of their little girl, and not for the first time. The county court had found him guilty as well, but he was not here to be stared at and made a mockery. No, he was one of the onlookers. His older daughter, Bridget's stepdaughter, had paid her father's fine to spare him this hour of humiliation. No one offered to spare Bridget. Well, he is an old rogue and as bad as a devil to be married to, she thinks, as the interminable minutes unfold. The facts, damning as they might be, are no less true because Bridget shouted them in the presence of others. If she regrets anything, it is getting into this situation, having to endure the court's public punishment. Standing there, she is certain of one thing. Fighting back she does not regret, nor landing a clout on his scowling face that resulted in such a satisfying smack. Bridget's earliest record concerns her marriage to Samuel Wasselby on April 13, 1660, at St. Mary-in-the-Marsh in Norwich, Norfolk County, England. Just what Goodman Wasselby did and to whom he may have been related is another unanswered question. The variously spelled Asselby family of Andover would have two of their number accused of witchcraft in 1692, Rebecca Asselby Johnson and Sarah Asselby Cole, but presently there is no definite connection known between the families.